All right, let's be honest. For most builders, bookkeeping is a total chore, right? It's that necessary evil you scramble to deal with right before tax time. But what if I told you your books weren't a burden, but a blueprint? Today, we're going to show you how to turn those financial records into your single most powerful tool for building a way more profitable business.
This quote from our source material just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? I mean, as a builder, you would never, ever start a job with a half-finished blueprint. It would be an absolute disaster. Wasted time, wasted materials, wasted money. So why on earth would you run your business with incomplete financial information?
So, seriously, ask yourself this question. Do your books give you the full picture you need to make smart, confident decisions? Or are there a few missing pages in that blueprint, forcing you to just kind of guess where your business is actually heading?
Okay, first things first, let's tackle the biggest hurdle, your mindset. Yeah, the law says you have to keep financial records. So for most people, it just feels like another cost, another headache you have to deal with for your accountant. But man, seeing it that way is such a huge missed opportunity.
Look at this. It's two totally different paths. The old way is all reactive. You're just doing the bare minimum to keep the tax man happy. But the smart way, that's proactive. It completely transforms your books from some dusty file in a cabinet into a daily tool you can use for planning cash flow, bidding on jobs accurately, and actually driving your profit.
And let's be really clear here, this does not have to be complicated. A good system isn't about creating more paperwork. It's about getting the most insight with the least amount of fuss. That's true efficiency, and it works whether you're a one-person show or a company that's growing fast.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Let's get practical. We're going to start with the very first part of any financial blueprint, tracking the money that's coming into your business.
This right here is your starting point, the sales journal. I want you to think of it as the cover page and the first chapter of your business's financial story. It's just a detailed log of every single dollar you earn from the work you do.
So why is this so critical? Well, because this data is basically your crystal ball. It helps you see if you're actually growing, it pinpoints which jobs are making you real money versus the ones that are just spinning your wheels, and it gives you solid proof for any reports you need to file. This isn't just record keeping, you see, it's intelligence gathering.
All right, now for the tricky part. Accounts receivable. You know what I'm talking about. This is the money you've already earned, but it hasn't hit your bank account yet. For contractors, this can be one of the biggest sources of headaches, especially with things like retainage making it all so confusing.
Now this is a question that should keep you up at night. Is the number of clients paying you late starting to creep up? Is your percentage of bad debt getting bigger? If you can't answer that question instantly, you are flying blind right in the middle of a cash flow storm.
You see, actively managing your receivables isn't just about hounding people for payments. It's about spotting dangerous trends early on. It's about tightening up your process before you have a crisis and budgeting for potential losses so they never, ever catch you by surprise. It's all about being in control.
Now let's flip to the other side of that blueprint. Knowing what comes in is only half the story. The other half, and this is where profits truly live or die, is tracking precisely where every single dollar goes out.
Your primary weapon in this battle is the check register. And this isn't just a list of checks you've written, it's a detailed breakdown of your expenses, all sorted by category. If you do this consistently, I promise you, it's the single most effective tool you have for controlling your costs.
And for total accuracy, here's a super simple but absolutely foolproof method: double listing. Every amount you spend gets entered twice, once in a total column and then again in a specific category column. At the bottom of the page, the totals have to match. It's a dead simple built-in check that basically forces your numbers to be right every single time.
And listen, it's not just about materials. To really understand your profitability, you have to track everything by job. What did the labor actually cost you for that project? What's the real hourly cost of running that excavator? This is the kind of data that lets you create winning bids that are also going to be profitable.
So, you're tracking money in, you're tracking money out. Fantastic. But the final, critical piece of the puzzle is putting it all together so you can read the big picture, the story your numbers are telling you about the real health of your business. Believe it or not, the entire story of your finances rests on this one simple, unbreakable rule. It's the core of all modern accounting. It just means that everything the business owns, its assets, has to be balanced by either something it owes to others or something it owes to you, the owner. It's a perfect loop.
It has to balance, always.
That simple balancing act gives us the three main reports that complete our blueprint. First up is the income statement, or the P&L as you might know it. It's simple. Did you make money or lose money over a certain period? That's it.
Next, you've got the balance sheet. If the P&L is like a video of your performance over a month, this is a single snapshot in time. It answers the question, on this exact day, what do you own and what do you owe?
And finally, the statement of cash flows. Now, for a builder, this might be the most important report of them all. It completely ignores profit and only tracks one thing: actual cash moving in and out of your business. Because, as you know all too well, profit on paper means nothing if you can't make payroll on Friday.
So let's just put it all together. You use your income statement to spot trends in your profitability. You use your balance sheet to prove your financial stability to banks and bonding agencies. And you watch that cash flow statement like a hawk to manage your day-to-day survival. You really need all three to see the whole picture.
And it really all comes down to this. Those powerful reports, they're completely worthless if the daily records, that sales journal, that check register, are a mess. Your daily records are the foundation of your entire financial house. You simply cannot build a profitable business on top of misleading information.
So the final question is for you. Are your books a tool that you are in control of, or are they a chore that controls you? It's time to stop being managed by the paperwork and start using it as the blueprint to build a stronger, smarter, and way more profitable business.